everybody, welcome to another episode of
The Border Hookups Go RVing!
Today's kind of a big day for us because we get the opportunity to use our Harvest Host membership for the first time. We're going to be staying on a farm outside of Duluth, Minnesota. Right now we're in Two Harbors. We'll be leaving here and heading over there about an hour away, something like that. So we're going to be staying on a farm.
Yeah. Are you trying to get all the words in before something happens?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Pulling it ever so slowly.
Very slowly.
I'm looking up the email to see where we have to go, what the location is, and how we check in. So, let me look for that. Let me find that. I know I kept it. Oh, there it is. Open to the public, and then they seasonally have honey, blueberries, apples, and lamb. And I know that they have eggs. Oh, right here, fresh eggs, because we are getting a dozen eggs. So we are ready to go then. We just need to head to Duluth.
Billy's.
I see a sign in the window that says Blue Moon. Might have to go have one.
We went to Billy's. Billy's is closed. Bummer. Thought maybe we could grab a bloody. So the GPS put us on gravel for 23 miles. But we're not in a hurry. We're going to be getting there early anyway, so we might as well just take this gravel road. It's a pretty smooth gravel road. It's not bad. It's pretty nice. If you've never driven to the Pas, Manitoba, that's bumpy. This is like the interstate in Canada.
The interstate, there is no interstate in Canada. There are highways, and they are not gravel. Let me just clarify that for one moment. There are no interstates in Canada.
So how long does it take from start to finish to do a bottle of that?
It would take us about 4 months to have it in the market, but it can age up to a year or two, just depending on how well it keeps.
Not including the growing.
Yeah, well, not
The
including
growing season is critical.
Yeah, so we'll harvest in September and bottle off probably in February, and then have it ready to sell.
Cheers.
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 Right now we're at Big Snow Resort in Wakefield, Michigan. It's pretty cool. It's a ski resort that doesn't have anybody here. So far so good, we love it. What do you love about Big Snow Resort?
The view. I love the view.
What do you love about the bar?
What did I love about it? I don't know. It was a bar. I love that they had music. I always love listening to music.
What do you like about our campsite?
We were alone. It was very private. What did you love?
I love the fact that we have this view that we just turned away from. But that's okay. I love the view. I love the serenity. There's nobody here. And in the winter, this is probably just smashing busy.
Oh, I bet it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's nobody here.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. There's a sign over there that says "Do not cross lift line." Does that pertain to now? Are we allowed to walk past that sign?
I think we can. Safely, yes.
Okay. All right, let's do this.
Okay, on to the next Harvest Host, number 3. Let's see what the next one's like.
Our last Harvest Host attempt was in Wisconsin.
Do you remember the name of the town?
I don't remember the name of the town because it never happened. The issue that didn't work for us is it was a little bit tight for our camper, and we don't have a very big camper.
A little bit tight?
A little bit tight. The spot that they did have, there was already somebody in it, and there was a Class B sitting in that spot, and that Class B was in there pretty tight. So had we tried to get in there, no way. So then as we were about to leave, a nice kid ran out and said you can actually park down in this parking lot, but that was situated in around a bunch of boat trailers and trucks, and we didn't know which trucks were going to be coming, going, and leaving, and it was outside of a bar.
We didn't want to block anybody in, and we didn't want to get hit when people were leaving the bar either. You know, while we're living in our home, it's just kind of odd to have the bar parking lot be your parking spot.
Right. So we left there, and there was a little county park 2 miles down the road. We went in there, didn't feel right. And that's one thing that we agree on. If it doesn't feel right, we don't stay there. There was no cell service. We were out in the middle of nowhere. We thought, you know what? We know of another campground that we had stopped at to use their dump station on the way to this Harvest Host. So we said, let's go back there and stay there tonight, because it was a cool place and it was really clean and really nice. We didn't even unhook the truck. We just parked it and stayed overnight and took off the next day. So that brought us to our next stop, and that is...
Here we are at our next campground, and And it's really funny actually because it's a bar. It's the bar, Frontier Bar and campground. Notice how important the bar is. The bar is the most important thing. But we are in Wisconsin. Game on.
There go our friends, Gordy and Marianne. While we were here, we thought, you know what, a cool thing to do while we're here is Bayfield, Wisconsin was only about 50 minutes away, 50 minutes to an hour away, and we thought, let's go up there. I hadn't been there in years, and I hadn't spent any time there since I was a kid.
I'd never been there, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to leave. We only had a few hours, and I didn't want to leave. It was the perfect day. The weather was absolutely gorgeous. Blue skies everywhere.
Remember those people we met from Utah?
Yeah, they were very interesting. They were riding their motorcycle through town.
Mm-hmm. We live in Park City, Utah. I love it.
There's a highway in southern Alberta, which is, I say southern, but it's still like a couple hundred miles north of the border, called the Kananaskis.
Okay.
And it was at least, what, 3 hours worth of just windy mountains, just stunningly, just dramatic, you know, jagged peaks. It was absolutely extraordinary.
Yeah, it was just like a town from a movie. Well, let's do it again sometime.
Can we?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. It'd be fun.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another episode of the Border Hookups Go RVing. Please remember to subscribe and ding that bell so that we can notify you as to when we have more episodes coming up.
Please hit the thumbs up if you liked this episode and comment if you have anything to comment on. We love hearing your comments, and if you want to recommend something for a future episode.
Yeah, and we'll see y'all out there.
We hope to see you all out there.
Well, 2 out of 3 harvest hosts ain't bad.
2 out of 3 isn't bad. You know, who knows?
Who knows? 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Wasn't that a sitcom?
Meatloaf.
Oh. Really? It's an actual song by Meatloaf?
By Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Wow. I'm just trying to think of other artists who are named after food. There was a band called Bread.
Bread. Cream. Asparagus. No.
No.
No, that band never went anywhere. That band never took off. Nobody likes asparagus. I love asparagus. I didn't like asparagus as a kid.